So what is a church that works? It's kind of easy to identify a church that doesn't work. You can almost feel it so long as you aren't seduced by it. This is prophetic. I've just realized I'm in a different realm. So as long as you aren't seduced by it, you can easily recognize it. But what are the markers of a church that works? Well, one, it's theologically grounded. There's some measure of theological, if not accuracy, at least conviction. Everybody gonna be off a little bit, amen. So there's some theological groundedness. The church is known in the area. They are doing enough to be known. People are aware of them. A church that works develops people. It is much less important to me that we launch ministries than we do launch people. I would much rather have multiple entrepreneurs raise up out of the preaching ministry of this church every year than to launch some ministry that does something. I think ministries are great. I think programs are great. We need those things. They are means. They are not ends, because the ends are always that people are developed. Okay? So they develop people. They reproduce into other churches. A church that works should be doing something that somehow is getting into other churches that they're adopting and doing. One of the things that I am grateful for here, because of all of the people that serve in our media ministry, is we are already making an impact in other churches around the nation. We are getting calls. We're getting asked, how are you doing this? How are you getting these results? How are you making this happen? And that is all because of our media ministry. You ought to give them a hand clap of appreciation right there. But then also, a church that works is big enough to sustain ministry. It's either growing or it's thriving. There's an axiom in church leadership that says healthy things grow. That's not true, because cancer grows too. So you don't always grow. Now, just let me be clear. We need to grow. We haven't arrived, amen. But there is a point where you get to somewhere, some level where you may not be growing, but you're at least thriving. There's thriving ministry happening. And so you need to be big enough to sustain ministry. That's a church that works. So